it stain your white. Just like somebody just said, men will take you to desert and leave you there without waters. Could this just be a prank? Probably. Two-Face and Annie are just pulling our legs. Could it be that Two-Face is about to just drop a single, maybe an album, and the title will probably be Divorce? Because I'm just wondering from where to where. Like, this is one of the marriages that everybody admire on social media, just from how Annie has been sticking with Two-Face, with all the drags, with all the insult and every. First, it was Unadulterated and Annieidibia, and it was AY and Mabel Makun. Now, Two-Face and Annie. I was just here minding my business. I'm just even blaming myself for just deciding to just take a walk on the street of social media. And then I landed myself on Instagram. And this is a quote that Two-Face just posted on his Instagram story. Hello, my beautiful people of all federations. Well, this thing I have to say is very short and also long. I and Annie Macaulay have been separated for a while now and currently filed divorce. I would grant a press release soon to say my story, not because it is anyone's right to know about my personal life, but because I love my people and I need them to know my innocence or offense. Stay blessed, my people. I love you all. Two-Face posted on his Instagram story. From where to where? Starting when? I was just trying to understand the reason for this particular post, not this particular marriage, not after both of them have just been through, especially Annie. Then the second post just emancipate on his Instagram post, and this is when the second post said, my Instagram account has been hacked, efforts are being carried out to take back control, one love. And while we're just wondering on who would have hacked the Instagram account, he then now did this particular video by countering the first video.
Yo, bless all my people. Nobody hacked my account. I'm here out here, yeah. Thank you very much. Bless you. Yo, my people, man. Nobody hacked my account. Let me talk with you. I want to talk. Understand? I come in peace.
Here, oh Chim, it was at this moment that I just have to do photo. Am I seeing right? Like, am I just reading right? Ever since we just started this year 2025, it has been from one bad news to another, from one sad news to another, from one bad boast to another. When we're just trying to just round up with this particular trend, another one will just emancipate from nowhere. Two-Face and Annie. At this point, people are saying maybe Annie has access to Two-Face Instagram's account. Hence, when he put out the first post saying that he has separated with Annie and divorce has been filed, then Annie decided to just counter the post by saying that Two-Face account has been hacked. Or maybe when he made the first post, maybe his friends and family members called him to say, you don't just have to put this out on social media. Then he decided to just counter it. But then again, he just have to make another video to say that what he said it, and this is what it is, one love. People are already saying the different things on social media platform as every blogs are just carrying out this particular news. What do you have me to say? Well, all I have to say is just for me to emphasize on what people say. Immediately Two-Face did the second video to counter that what he said initially is what it is. Toke Makinwa is not having it, as she has already put out a post on her Instagram story and said, I'm not one to talk too much, but what is wrong is wrong. And as a woman, if you sit on fence on this one, if it misses you, it will touch your daughter or any female in your family. No one is innocent, and if you want to bring the media into it, knowing what is happening, we will fight for her. Then still in the comment section of the video that Two-Face posted on his Instagram page, Toke Makinwa also commented and said, this is wrong on all levels and you should be ashamed of yourself for bringing this here. Bring it on. If you think she's alone, let me tell you here that you all have to fight, all of us. And there are also more comments on this particular post, and the point is that Two-Face will just post, the next minute he's just deleting what he posted and he will not post again to delete and then post. And in the comment section of all these posts, people has a lot to just even say concerning what Two-Face just announced. See Onyi is saying, to Baba, don't you dare. Trust me, you don't want to experience the Nigerian woman rage. Your tough love put her in whatever condition she is right now, and you just want to run away. Really? This had better be a joke. If you know how she was before you met her, fix her up before you leave her. Go ask you the shege he's receiving from Nigerian women. Another person said, once a man knows your weakness, it is finished. We all have to practice self-love. Should in case the marriage doesn't work, you can stand firm by yourself and love yourself even more. Another person said, I know you are a legend, and I'm going to say this as respectfully as possible. There has been never anything innocent about your relationship with Annie. I don't care what your story is. I feel terrible for that woman. And Miss Bliss said, I hope Annie survives this. God, please be her peace. This marriage is this woman's trophy. Another person said that marriage took away her glow.
And then he has 5 kids with other women. How did that happen? And my first child is his 5th. How do you repeat the same mistake twice?
There are a series of comments concerning this particular post that Two-Face put out on his social media platform, saying that his marriage with Annieidibia is over. Like, did you know that Annie just tattooed Idibia right above her left breast? Is she going to just cover this particular tattoo? And she has already said that this marriage is indeed for better, for worse. For every drags and insult that Annie has received on different social media platforms, especially the recently released reality TV show Young, Famous and Africa Season 3, and Annie is one of the cast right from Season 1. For every insult and drag, it has to do with Two-Face. If you're not just calling her names for just accepting Two-Face packages, then it would, why is she still in the marriage, and why she has accepted to just be with a man who has multiple baby mamas. And now this, I'm going to just speak about the comments and also reactions from different social media platforms. But before I do so, this is the very first time ever you are coming across my channel. This is the right time for you to just smash on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel, and also do endeavor to turn on the notification bell, and feel free to also give this particular video a huge thumbs up. Share your thoughts in the comment section as I just walk to the comment section. And Vendor Shome said, after all that woman went through, let me remind you again to fear men. Somebody said, marriage is scary. She gave this marriage too much. I pray God helps her. And Bookie_Tire said, don't settle for someone who doesn't value you just because of love. He will never see your worth. No, they tap marriage online. Your husband, wife, na good compared to all the celebrities' marriage. If you like, turn everyone to enemy because of a man. Ojuebo, or more thanks 1 million. And somebody also said, why do I feel so heartbroken to hear this? Poor Annie, she lived her life for this man. Chai, Olabara. God uphold all marriages and give us the wisdom to navigate the stormy days. Women, find yourself before finding a man. This is the comment of Nancy the Fancy. Tan Mola said, most of you all watched Young, Famous and Africa and had an opinion that she was better outside the marriage. So why most of you are now acting like you want them together? After all her suffering, everyone to their own wahala. You never truly loved that woman. It was so obvious that she has carried marriage. Good luck to you both. Abidare_author commented and said, dear women, find your purpose, find your God, then let the man that will value all of that find you. And Lade_RN boldly tagged at official to Baba and said, publicly announcing your divorce from her while society criticized her just when she needs your support the most. Men can truly disappoint you. Women, remember not to lose yourself in marriage. Focus on nurturing yourself and adding value to your life. You will stay with that woman. I command it. This was the comment of Weeks by Mo. Oluchuku_ said, sending you hugs, Annie. This is a reminder to young all women where one die put for man matter. They don't care about your efforts and how you feel. Poor Annie, hope she just survived this. And Portia's Hope said, wow, that marriage actually ruined Annie. At least now we can just cut Annie some slacks with the dragon from the appearance on Young, Famous and Africa. Girl was obviously going through a lot. When I saw Annie acting the way she was acting, I knew something was just wrong. Don't judge a pain that you have never experienced. Nina Clara said, this one shocked me. Thought she will never leave. Comfort_Geblara said, now is the time for her to be the best version of herself if she wants to. Then Ojoma said, men will leave you in the desert without water. And Prince Betten said, what now happened to African Queen? There are more comments as attitude_base said, Annie will marry a big politician soon. Say amen for her. Rosa Radiance_A said, after ruining her and turning her to a drug addict, she really lived her whole life for this man. I hope her daughter grow up and learn from their mother's story. An annulment of marriage, a lot of you people agree with. Let everyone go heal peacefully and without pressure. Dear women, never lose yourself over a man. Title of the song, Night Divorce. This is the comment of Mr. Will Graham. And when Mercy Atang said, I hope my sister tagging at Annieidibia is good. I am hot. I can't help the tears. I just want Annie good. Big Timmy commented and said, dear Two-Face, I usually stay out of situations like this because it is not my place. But may I kindly appeal to both of you to take this matter off social media. You have teenage children who can easily access those videos, post and repost. Please, for their sake, handle this privately. You don't owe us any explanation. Thank you.
Every relationship has their different thing going, but the one thing that is common, the one thing that is never going to change is the fact that every relationship is always going to have their ups and downs, and then love and trust should keep you. The truth is, the way love is there, it becomes a choice afterwards. If you've chosen to be committed to this person.
Shema said, you didn't have to come online to say it though. It is not fair. I don't know what the issue is, but this woman married you with 5 kids when the whole world was against you, and she kept defending you still even on live TV and stood by you when everyone kept telling her to leave. If at all anyone should just give this PSA, it should have been her, irrespective of whatever transpired. I come in peace. You can't leave Annie. Who will you leave her for? Henry Blessed said, you can see how pained he feels. Nobody knows what's going on between them. Some of them don't they take sides. Very typical of Nigerians.
And by the grace of God, that's the only secret I can say.
Lina Dimechi has a story to narrate, and according to her comment, I knew this marriage wasn't going to last a long time. The same thing that separated them before marriage was what separated them after marriage. Annie had failed to realize that she married a polygamist, a man who already had a baby mama with 3 boys for him, and he was still seeing her even before he proposed to her, and she accepted, and was still seeing the same mama 3 boys after marriage. And Annie thought she could emerge on social media to share crocodile tears that her marriage is falling apart. You cannot get Two-Face to yourself. Annie, you made him distance himself from his family and his other kids due to your insecurity. Come online and cry again so that people can go and beg him for you. You cannot force a man to be kept who is not ready to be kept. Two-Face is a gentleman and needs nothing but his freedom. But Annie, instead of her to merely marry the polygamist, she wants him all to herself by being too possessive. Marry celebrity where fine, can't get money, swag, want them all to yourself. I wish her the very best in life. Even the rich, famous and young African movie. Only her daughter showed up in the movie. That was when I got to know the insecurities of the highest witchcraft. Ever since this particular post, I have been moving from one particular blog to another on different social media platform. I was just praying that I just don't break my legs. I will just move to the Instagram story of Two-Face. Then I will now transfer myself to that Instagram page of Annieidibia, who is here to make any post. Then I will now transfer myself again back to Two-Face main page. Then move to the story, then to other blogs, because as Two-Face is just posting, this is how he is instantly deleting. So in case I have just missed a post that he just posted and delete, maybe another blog might have carried it. Well, Kuti Julius just made this particular post and said, maybe Mr. and Mrs. Idibia is just joking because it would disastrous at crucial time in Mrs. Idibia's life. In the comment section of this particular post of Kuti Julius, she said, this will be too hard on Annie. I must admit, even if she was the first to opt out, in the comment section of this particular post of Cotigelis, imagine coming out to say that they are filing for divorce at a time when Annie is being dragged on the internet is crazy. Destiny_Able said, for this man to quickly come out to defend it, it simply means the woman loves him more than he does. Another person commented and said, after all Annie went through just to be with him, the red flags have just been there from the beginning, but love was just too much that it blinded Annie. Now is the reality. Just stay safe, girl. It is well. If anything happens to Annie, Two-Face will be held accountable because she is really living because of Tubaba. She's going through everything she's going because of Tubaba. Annie can't just live without two Baba. And Shop Candy Accessory said, why do I feel that he has hurt so much? They should just start with seeing a trained therapist first. If separation will just heal both of them, then it is fine. I just hope Annie doesn't hurt herself because that woman was too deep dedicated to this love. I love this comment of Ifilingo. She said, Annie, stop chasing him. Best comeback would be to go through with the divorce and launch a weekly company. Boss was for everybody who kicked you while you were down. Nolly Queen, you have done well. Oja underscore commented and said, from a man's perspective, you cannot expect what you don't give. This is me saying that whatsoever you put into a relationship or a marriage will come out with its results. It's just a matter of time. You can't expect a long, loving and lasting marriage with a woman, but then you infiltrate that home with infidelities, with mental abuse her royalty, her love, her respect, her willingness to stick with you. We may not know the entire story, but from what they have made public in the past, Two-Face has no right to even go public for any reason. Hide your face too, Baba. Let the woman heal from the years of endurance and patience. Let it rest too, Baba. And Saliba Talk said, when a man is tired or more, I can see the tiredness on his face. There are a series of comments, and most celebrities are deciding not to just comment or even post on their Instagram story, but I know that they are already putting a call over for Annie, and I know that they are going to just be there by Annie's side and also to take good care of Annie. And I am just hoping, believing that this is just a prank or probably maybe a PR for an upcoming single or maybe an album to be released by Two-Face. Who knows? Or probably it might just be true. But whatever it is, I am certainly just going to update you guys. For now, I am just putting out what I just saw on social media this night. And if there should be a debunking or a news for them to just ascertain that it is what it is, certainly I am just going to update you guys on my channel. If not, why not? Shebi, I am still your favorite entertainer with continuous entertaining entertainment. In as much as I have been busy updating you guys, I am just even yet to just even understand exactly what is just going on with all the celebrities' marriage. All I just have to say is, hey, do you want me to say what, man? Until I come your way again with the update. Hey!